Hi, how are you? My name is Lordine, but I can also be referred to as Lou, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my personality through answering some of the Proust questions today. So let's get into it and find out just what is it about me that can be intriguing. All right, so the first one. What do you consider your greatest achievement? What I consider as my greatest achievement at this point in my life is the fact that I have been able to master controlling my emotions. I used to be very bad and act upon anger and sadness and just go off the wall. But now I've been able to compose myself and be an adult. So that is one of the greatest achievements. My current state of mind right now, at this time, it's just content. I'm content. I'm content with the fact that I'm going to school. I'm content with the fact that I work in a retirement home, so I still have some sort of income, even though it's only part-time. But, I'm content that I'm just, I'm okay. Things could be better, but where we are right now is still great. My favorite occupation ever since I was in, I think, elementary or middle school, I've always wanted to be a pediatrician. And now that I have a daughter, I get to see what they do hands-on. And, having a kid now is a little different because, you deal with one hands-on every day. But that would be my favorite occupation, and I maybe still be able to do it. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, but that was my favorite occupation. The greatest love of my life is my daughter. I have a 19-month-old daughter. She was born February 20th, and she is just a ball of personality. I don't think she's anything like me. And it's a struggle, but she is everything to me, and she just makes me happy. And having a kid is just a different feeling. Like having a little human that depends on you, that's all yours, it's just something different, and it's just beautiful. Okay, let's see. When I have been happiest, I am happiest at nighttime when I'm in bed with my boyfriend and my daughter, because there's just this feeling of family and just being able to have that, and seeing your child interact with their father, then come over to you, and just that, it's just, I can't even explain it. It just feels so happy, and it puts a smile on my face every night that, I get to have that, and it's just something I cherish so much. My greatest fear is not choosing myself. Being a woman, you have to think about your mate or spouse, you have to think about your child, you have to think about your family, and sometimes you don't get to think about you. What do I mean is that I want to make sure that I choose the career that I want, and choose to stand up for myself a little more, and just do things that make me happy and not things that make other people happy, or try to please everyone around me. But happiness comes from within, so it's the best thing to do is to make sure that you're happy so that everything else can be sweet and great in the world. The quality that I like the most in men, or a man, is patience. I am I'm stubborn, and I have some quality traits that I'm working on, but having a partner that is patient and that can take time with you and not just be so quick to dismiss you and your feelings is something that I admire, because some of us just are very much a lot to deal with, and it's really important to have someone who has patience, because having that person that has patience helps you to build up to be a better person. That also goes into the trait that I deplore in myself is I'm very stubborn. I'm very so much of my way. It's I want you to do what I say. And you can't always do that. You can't just want everything to be your way. You can't want someone to listen to what you said or how you feel and just choose to do what you do all the time. Sometimes you just have to, compromise. And I'm stubborn. And it's not easy to compromise with me because I just feel like I'm always right. The living person that I admire the most is my mom. She's a hard worker. She took care of 2 kids. We left back home and came to America, and she's been taking care of us and making sure that we're okay, doing her best and never giving up, and just not complaining or anything, just doing what she can for her kids and just hoping that we can be better people. And the last one, on what occasions do I lie? I'm not a good liar. I'm not very good at lying. I just wasn't raised that way. My mom is such like a Christian woman, so she kind of, you're not supposed to lie, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that, and it just stuck with me, and I suck at lying. You will probably know when I'm lying, most definitely, and it'll be very easy to tell that something's not right, because I get really, some people just lie like, no, I didn't take that. I'd be like, I didn't take it. Why would I? See, I'm not a good liar. Those are the 10 questions that I chose. And that was a very exciting. It was really hard to decide what I wanted to pick. I wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because I got to know a little bit more about myself. Thank you for listening.